Another edition of Trending Now. I'm Haley Sawyer.
And I'm Kendall Vallon, and we're here to give you the news that you would actually care about.
Today we're talking about the normal pop culture, human interest, hard news, and entertainment.
But today we are focusing particularly on food.
But before we get into that, let's get to some stories that are trending now.
And we start with a heartwarming story. 4 adults and 2 young children were rescued from a burning mobile home in upstate New York last Monday, but 8-year-old Tyler Buhan, after rescuing all of those people, Buhan went in one last time to save his disabled father. It was during this endeavor that cost the little boy his life. Firefighters were alerted by an emergency call at 4:45 a.m., but Buhan was already at work, waking up the 6 other people in the trailer, 2 of which were children, one age 4 and the other age 6.
After those people were safely out, Tyler went back into the home to get his grandfather, who couldn't get out on his own because he was disabled. The fire had spread throughout the trailer, and by this point, the heat and smoke eventually killed the 2. Both were found on a bed in the back room, and authorities say that it appeared that the boy was trying to lift his grandfather out of the bed. The 2 had a great relationship and were basically best friends. The fire chief also reported that there were no smoke detectors in the home, which could have easily woken up everyone in the home, and everybody could have gotten out on their own. Online fundraising is on youcaring.com and raised more than $28,000 for the family, as well as Duan's funeral.
Yeah, I hate to start off on such a sad note, but seeing such a young boy, 8 years old, walking into a burning fire just to save a few lives.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really sad, too, that they didn't have a smoke detector in the house. And, I read something afterwards that the local fire department is now starting, this mission to get smoke detectors in the homes that could, because it could really save, in that instance, it could have saved everyone, including the little boy, and saved us of that tragedy.
Yeah, but this just shows that there are young heroes in the world, and not everybody is going to grow up to be a Justin Bieber.
That's right.
Amen.
Right. There is faith. We have faith.
So do you want to move on to a lighter subject now?
Yeah, I'm done with the sad.
Yeah, well, who would have thought a 6-second cell phone quality video created by everyday people would catch on in the world of social media? Well, believe it or not, the video application Vine turned 1 years old this month, January 24th to be exact. Yes, Vine, the application that only calls for 6 seconds of our lives, but ironically consumes much of our livelihood, aka my roommate Kristen Kudla.
All right, it's made it through its first year of the crazy, ridiculous, and outrageous antics generally expressed on social media. Vine has surpassed over 40 million users. Wow, and is marketing its 1-year anniversary with a collection of its most popular videos. So congratulations, Vine, on celebrating 1 full year and 6 seconds of awesomeness.
Yeah. Do you even have a Vine?
No. But I like to watch the Vines on Facebook. I think it's really funny when people don't actually have Vine, but they like best Vines on Facebook or something like that, just so they can watch Vine without the app.
But I mean, Ryan Gosling eating cereal. Have you seen that one?
No.
Everybody at home needs to
Everybody
Google
needs
this.
to watch Ryan Gosling eating cereal, apparently.
Vine videos, do it now.
Stop what you're doing.
But anyway, on to Pope Francis. Pope Francis will be featured on the cover of this month's Rolling Stone magazine. Rolling Stone has put some pretty interesting people on the cover before, including the Boston Bomber and Ron Burgundy, but have never featured a pope before. Beneath the Pope's large printed name is the caption that the times they are a-changin', which is a reference to the widely popular Bob Dylan song.
The magazine plans to highlight his, quote, gentle revolution and discuss his slightly untraditional attitudes. For example, he chooses to ride in a Ford Focus instead of a limo, pays his own hotel bills, and keeps his own agenda. The issue will be on newsstands on this Friday, January 31st. I like the Pope. I think I'm not Catholic, but I think this Pope Francis, I think he's really neat. He's a lot different from the last one who resigned.
Maybe.
A little bit more stuffy.
Yeah, he seems to be.
An appropriate word.
Yeah, stuffy's a good one.
Yeah.
The new pope just really seems to be modern and going on to Rolling Stone, like, cover, it just seems so,
Yeah.
just like, I don't know if that's against, like, if there's some religious controversy over that, though.
I'm sure we'll hear something as soon as it hits the newsstands.
Yeah.
You know?
To be continued. So as we talked about last week, Music's Big Night took place Monday night. As we predicted, the 56th annual Grammy Awards kicked off with Beyonce and Jay-Z performing Drunk in Love. And, oh, it was so wonderful. 17-year-old Lorde sang her hit Royals while looking like a gerbil, but and Imagine Dragons and Kendrick Lamar created an epic mashup of Radioactive and Mad City. However, the buzz about performance of the night was when Queen Latifah married 33 diverse couples while Macklemore and Ryan Lewis sang Same Love. Madonna was there somewhere dressed as a pimp singing Open Your Heart, but I really wasn't a fan of that part of the performance.
Well, you know, I like the Madonna part. I just thought if she had a different outfit on, it would have been a lot more effective. But going on to the winners, now for the winners of the night, the kings and queens of the Grammys were Daft Punk, Lorde, Macklemore, and Ryan Lewis. Daft Punk's Random Access Memories took home Album of the Year as well as Best Dance/Electronica Album. Their single Get Lucky won Best Pop Duo as well as Record of the Year. Very well deserved on their part. Lorde's Royals won the Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis took home 4 Grammys, one for Best New Artist, one for Best Rap Performance for Thrift Shop, one for Best Rap Song, also for Thrift Shop, and one for Best Rap Album for The Heist. Their heist.
Yeah, so what was your favorite part about the Grammy Awards?
Oh, man. I think the performance with Kendrick Lamar and Imagine Dragons. I'm sorry, I'm more of a Kendrick fan than Imagine Dragons fan, so there's that. But I really like that.
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift dancing like an awkward white girl in one of the front rows was pretty good.
That's what we would do, though, if we were in the front row.
Yeah, if I was at the Grammys, I'd be dancing all over the place.
Yeah, I just think the whole
care.
thing was so magical. And then Macklemore's performance.
Oh my God.
This is on my bucket list, to get married by Queen Latifah at the Grammys. Let's do this thing.
I felt really like such a girl for like tearing up at that performance, but then I looked at and they showed the crowd and like everybody was crying, so I didn't feel as bad about crying.
Don't feel ashamed, Haley.
I just have problems showing my emotions, I guess.
So now for a little special treat of the show, Haley and I are going to be looking at the recent student offenses from the Robert Morris Police Blotter. Oh boy!
Woo! Everybody's favorite part of CenturyMedia.com.
Yeah, where you can access this. But this week there were 20 incidents that occurred. One of the more interesting ones mentioned a disoriented student walking around barefoot in the Giant Eagle Plaza. He was taken to Swickley Valley Hospital by Valley Ambulance. So there's one.
Oh, that's not good. Another incident was underage drinking in Madison Hall. Police were told there was a loud party, and when they got there, 5 students were found to be drinking underage. 2 students were sent through judicial affairs, and 1 non-student was issued a trespass warning.
And one last happening for you, just a little tidbit. Students said that their TV was damaged over break. Campus police came and took down some information and began the investigation, which is still ongoing. So if you're out there, please don't break our TV.
Yeah, we like our TV. And after the break, we will whoa. There we go. After the break, we will show you what happened when we went to Yorktown Cafe. But first, what would be your last meal?
That was awkward.
Quail eggs wrapped in bacon. There is nothing better. Quail eggs are so buttery.
Probably pasta, because I do eat that a lot and I never get tired of it.
Probably something Italian or some type of southern food, probably like a chicken Alfredo or probably like a mac and cheese, fried chicken, candy yam type meal, something like that.
Definitely spaghetti with meat sauce. I could eat that every day for sure.
I don't know. It would probably be a toss-up between the cheesy potato casserole that I just mentioned and fruit snacks because I'm a fruit snack connoisseur.
Chipotle.
I would have to say fruit. I just love it. I work at Denny's, and my favorite food there is the bacon slam burger, so I would eat that for the rest of my life.
Boys are my heroes. They come every week to spend time with my children.
At Robert Morris University, every student is expected to reach out to others.
They can teach them something no one else can.
Wisconsin.
They're role models to the children, and homework comes way before sports. Their grades have improved, and their lives are just a bit richer.
Okay.
What they do for my kids is truly wonderful.
Change someone's life. It changes yours forever. Robert Morris University.
I call them my lifeline.
As we promised, here is our personal review of the Yorktown Cafe.
Here at the Yorktown Cafe. It opened up back in October, but we've been here various times. I don't think Kendall's been here at all. Victoria's here
All the time.
all the time.
time.
I've been here once before, so we're looking forward to some goodies here. Do you guys know what you're getting at?
Probably the buffalo chicken pizza. That's one of my favorites.
Go with that. Yeah, I might get the colonial burger because our old roommate seems to enjoy that.
That's also very patriotic in our review of you, Kendall.
Yeah,
Very patriotic.
I'm just gonna get a wedge salad, I think, because I like wedge salad. So we are gonna order, sit down, and show you what we got.
We're almost done with course number 1, which was the loaded potatoes.
It's not actually potatoes, it's French fries.
Surprise!
But it had a lot of really good stuff on it, like cheese, bacon.
Very good. Lots of grease. Really greasy.
Like, I don't know if you can see my hands.
Like really greasy.
Like, let's go bathe in some grease. Okay, so
Weird.
now the main entree is here. Ooh, look at all that food.
Jade has a milkshake.
We've got a Jade with the honey mustard wings. Mmm, sexy. Victoria with pizza. South, what is it?
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Buffalo chicken, yes.
It's pretty spicy, but still good.
Looking spicy. Ooh. Worst camera girl ever. Haley with her wedged salad.
And a wedge salad with spicy ranch dressing. Very good. It's kind of hard to screw up a wedge salad, but it has bacon and blue cheese, so it's really good.
I was gonna say, are you blind?
Oh, and look, it's Dante's birthday. What are you doing here?
I live here. I kind of have to eat sometimes during the day.
Tell us what you're eating.
I have a chicken burger with a Memphis barbecue rub, bacon, and egg, and I'm apparently having issues trying to eat my burger. Kendall, what did you get? Holy monstrosity.
God. That's like
Is that the one where it's 2 grilled cheeses and then just death in the middle? How do you feel about yourself right now?
Terrible.
feel your arteries burning.
This is probably the best dessert you could get on this campus, if I do say so myself. It looks really delicious. It tastes really delicious.
Is it warm? Oh, are we? Okay, so I'm not on camera. I just got the chocolate shake, and I didn't know that they added Nutella in all of them, and it's like a pleasant surprise. Like this is the one thing that didn't make me sick to my stomach.
I'll drink it.
Yeah, I think the general consensus is you can count on RMU for dessert, if nothing else. I got the Oreo milkshake, and it's pretty good. You can actually, like, you can taste the Oreos in there. Like, there's little pieces of cream from the Oreos and everything. It's
very good.
Well, we just finished up dinner at the Yorktown Cafe, and I thought it was really good. I ate way too much. I don't know what you guys think.
I agree, Lily. Way too much.
Way too much.
I want to sleep like a bear now.
But no regrets.
And hopefully we'll come back again and have some food that doesn't
more
make
milkshake.
Definitely get a
We wanted
milkshake.
more milkshakes.
Yes.
I'm still full from that meal.
I slept like a bear last
In
night.
hibernation, I'm glad to see that you're up today. You weren't in a complete food coma.
Yeah. How did you like the food? Was it like too greasy?
I thought it was good. I mean, I just got a salad, so it wasn't very greasy. But I got a milkshake then too, so
Yeah.
I'm not completely healthy. But the milkshake was really good. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive over there, but it's definitely worth it, I think.
Yeah, I think they're doing something right. They're going in the right direction with the type of like foods they had to offer, like a whole bunch of lists, and the milkshake bar is definitely like the best
that's
part.
the best. And their weekly milkshake changes every week, like the name implies. But as we all agreed, that was pretty good. But Eddie Sheehy might have some better ideas in mind for food. So after the break, he is going to give you a cooking tutorial with a little bit of a twist. But before we get to that, what is your favorite food off of campus?
Probably the chicken wraps.
Probably be the grilled chicken.
The fruit cups. And I just love them. They're so good.
Probably like, like a house fried rice. Probably just like, get some shrimp, some chicken, some steak, make a nice little house fried rice with like some General Tso chicken or something.
I love the fruit smoothies. I like the peach brie smoothie.
My favorite thing is the omelets that are made. You can get them in the morning. I only like them when the one lady makes them.
Aroma sandwich, I like the meatball sandwich. They have aromas.
(87-49), Kentucky defeats the Colonials in astonishing fashion. Dante Verme, co-Colonial Sports Center anchor, our photographer Kyle Dorsey. It was a wonderful ride. We got here around 2 in the afternoon, but a drive that started at 7 in the morning. Your thoughts?
Kind of what we expected from the Colonials team today, but good experiences, rough crowd from the probably the toughest we'll have all year.
We will have all of the results and analysis on Colonial Sports Center coming up next Thursday, our last episode of the semester. But the story of it all is I finally made an RMU Kentucky basketball game. We're going to see if they make the trilogy come true next season. But for us, we have to say goodnight and goodbye. We'll see you all on Thursday. For Dante Verme, Nick Pizzelli, our photographer and driver, Kyle Dorsey, our main photog, and myself, John Fisher. We'll see you all on Thursday night, Colonial Sports Center, 9:30 on RMUCentralMedia.com.
Of course, I am here with Romo. How are you doing today, Romo? Great. All right, so Romo, just a few questions. How do you think the game is going right now for the Colonials? All right, on top of that, what do you think about the play of Paul Jones and his defense just demolishing Morgan State right now? All right, well, you heard it here first. Romo with his insight to the game. Back to you guys.
Be sure to tune in to Colonial Sports Center every Thursday, 9:30 p.m. on RMUCentralMedia.com and Channel 98 around the Moon Township area.
Welcome back to Trending Now. We're going to hand things over to Eddie now to show you the best way to cook if you're on a college budget.
Hello everyone and welcome to the second, I don't know what is this, episode of Eddie's Corner? I don't know what we're calling it. It's not its own show, so we can't say episode. That doesn't matter. I have a great show planned for you today. We're going to do something different, never seen in the history of RMU before. I am going to teach you, yes, you at home, sitting there on your couch or bed or futon, whatever you have, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to teach you some really great recipes that you can make with food from Romo's using nothing but your microwave. I'm really excited to show you these great home recipes that have been passed down from generation to generation. So why don't you say we get to that kitchen and start some cooking, good looking. All right, here we go. As I said, we are looking at what's good, cooking, good looking. You're good looking, I'm cooking. You ready? I've got a great menu planned for you all today. To drink, I got a special drink. It's an old family recipe passed down for many generations. It is cookie dough coffee. It's delicious. Then we have a jalapeno fettuccine burger. It's a good spin on an old favorite. And finally, we're going to finish it up with a dessert. We're going to get salty chocolate Wonder Donuts. I know you can't wait. So let's dive right into our first food, the cookie dough coffee. What you're going to need is some coffee. You're also going to need some cookie dough ice cream. It's really snowy. We had to keep it outside. The studio lights are too hot. So we got your cookie dough ice cream. Right now we have a special blend of Dante and Kenny's chocolate chip ice cream. You need a cup. So we got you your cup, spoon, important, delicious. You scoop out some of that chocolate chip ice cream. You put it in there into your cup. 3, 4 scoops, it doesn't matter. It's about you. Make this what you want. Have fun with it. And then finish it off with some coffee. It's kind of like a root beer float, but it's with coffee. It's delicious. Taste that chocolatey cookiness. All right, now we're going to move on to our main course. This is a big thing. If you're having a dinner party, you're having friends over, this is what you're going to want to serve them. Everybody loves this meal. What you are going to need is a burger. This burger, as you can see, has jalapenos on it. If we can go to that camera, and they can see the jalapenos. Beautiful jalapenos. We are going to add to that fettuccine. Why? Because nothing goes better with Italian food than burgers. I like to cut off a proportion about the size of the burger. So put that right on there. Ooh, yummy. Look at that. So good. Then once you have that on there, cover that burger up, and you're going to want to put it in the microwave. Now you're going to want to cook this. It depends on how you like your burger. You like it rare, you like it medium, doesn't matter. It's a pre-cooked burger. So put it in, I'd say, I don't know, approximately 35 minutes or so. But if that's too long, you could always do good old 3. Now while that's cooking, we're going to move on. We're going to prepare our special dessert. This is my personal favorite. I'm really, really excited to show you guys this one. What you're going to need is a clean plate. That one's not clean. This one is clean. We're going to take this clean plate. We're going to take a donut, which has mysteriously gone to the top of there. So, got our donut. They bake them fresh in Romo's every day from the cafeteria bakery or something, and they're delicious. Now, donuts are great, don't get me wrong. I love donuts, but here's the thing. What makes this donut better? Well, we've got some pretzels for you because salty and donuts go great together. I just like to take a good handful of pretzels, and then I like to crush them up over my donut. Now you're gonna like this. The glaze on the donuts, as you can see right here, is helping the pretzels stick to it. Now, you got a lot of salt there. You're gonna need some more sweet, so we got some, well, we can't call them by their real name, so let's call them R&Rs. Put those on top. You're bringing back the sweetness now. You're bringing back the sweetness and the saltiness, and it's delicious, okay? So we're gonna put that aside now, and at about this time, I think our main course should be done. Our delicious fettuccine jalapeno burger. I'm gonna take a little bite of this. Oh my gosh, it's just like Paula Deen would do. It's so good. You can really taste the flavor of that fettuccine, the real traditional Italian, and then you're kicking it with some good old school American. This is great. Everyone's gonna love this. Grandma's gonna love this. Your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your weird uncle you don't really talk to. It's gonna be great. You know what goes good with that? A little bit of drinking a coffee thing. All right, now that our main course is done, we get to move on to dessert. Finally get to taste this wonderful dessert we made. Take a... You can really taste the crunchiness, and it works really well with the glaze. The glaze brings in a nice flavor. You get the chocolatiness of the R&Rs it just works good together. That's all the time I have right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on Eddie's Corner today. I can't wait until next week when we explore more possibilities and more wonders in food and whatever else they are going to have me do here on Trending Now. Ladies, back to you.
Thanks, Eddie. Hopefully you're not choking to death. Well, coming up after the break, we'll have Leah Fleischel behind the Trending Now social media desk. We'll see what she has to say. But first, what is your favorite place to eat?
Panera Bread. It's pretty good.
Chipotle is my favorite place to eat.
Probably my grandma and grandpa's house.
I like a restaurant in Pittsburgh called 11.
I'd have to say Romo's. I'm always in the mood for like a small sandwich or something.
Obviously my station, Chef Station, where I do my table at, because I do the most creative food that you can get around here without having to go to Robinson or somewhere in Pittsburgh.
I'd say Red Lobster because I love seafood.
Probably Romo's. I think they have the best food here.
Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did. Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
I'm starving. What's for breakfast?
Guten Tag!
Johannes, Franz!
I bring you arts-enriched Raisinblams, fortified with increased test scores and creative problem-solving skills.
It's good!
And good for you. Bobby? Susie? Don't worry, that's just the power of the art!
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit americansforthearts.org.
Yes, ready.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
Hey everyone, welcome back to What's Trending Now on Trending Now. In this segment, I'll be updating you on what has been trending in the social media world over the past week. It's been a busy week, especially in the entertainment world, so there have certainly been some interesting things trending on Twitter. Going back quite a few days, we had Justin Bieber displaying a type of ignorance and recklessness that seems like it can only come from young Hollywood. Of course, there are both haters and supporters, so hashtag Free Bieber and hashtag Deport Bieber were trending at the same time. Award shows of any kind are always sure to generate tweets by the millions. Make that 13.8 million to be exact. Hashtag Grammys trended through some of the day and the entire night. We also saw hashtag Same Love after 33 couples got married on stage during Macklemore and Miley Cyrus's performance. Possibly the most interesting of the Twitter world from that night, though, was the creation of Feral Hat's own personal account, @FeralHat. The account tweets pictures of other celebrities wearing the now infamous hat as well as where it was during the Grammys. Taylor Swift got quite a few mentions for her awkward dancing, but that's about all the music industry antics we have time for tonight. On to a more serious use of Twitter, the State of the Union address goes live at 9 p.m. and the hashtag SOTU has been trending all day, along with hashtag SOTU in 3 words, which has pulled results anywhere from midterms start tonight to GOP in denial. Events such as these and the Grammys have literally been revolutionized by social media because they no longer have to be watched to be informed of what is going on. If you search hashtag SOTU at the start of the speech and refresh it periodically, you will probably see almost every statement the president makes published on Twitter. The timeline becomes not only a live script, but also commentary of sorts. Events like these have become popular because people feel personally connected by sharing their opinions. Though the number of times the send tweet button will be pressed tonight is unknown at the moment, it will definitely be in the millions. A refreshing trend today was hashtag Bell Let's Talk, which is a promise by telephone company Bell to donate 5 cents to mental health initiatives for every text sent, long distance call made, and tweet sent using the hashtag. Hundreds of thousands of tweeters showed their support not only for the company but for those with mental health illness as well. That's all we have time for tonight. I'm going to welcome Kendall and Haley back up on the stage to wrap. No, I'm not. I'm lying. The show's full of surprises, and that's one of them. We'll see you next week, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Trending Now.